Welcome back to the 444RR Studios. Today we have a really great magic trick. It's Crystal Cleaver by Tenyo. This is probably Tenyo's best magic trick ever. Or at least their best one that they have still on the market right now. Let me perform the trick, then I'll do my little review. So I have here some items. Let's start with the base. Just a regular base. The base this box can sit on. The box, the lid can open, and the ring can slide down in that little slot right there in the middle. And it's an ordinary little finger ring. We'll place the ring back in the box there. Alright. And we'll place the box on the pedestal. I also have a sword. Little sword there, and I have an empty little tube. And the tube has a little side thing on it. As you can kind of tell, it's got like a little channel right there. I'll talk more about that in a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and place the tube right over the box like that. And the sword's going to go through the little channel here. Kind of something like that. So you can see the sword goes through the little cover box thing. Now notice the sword can actually go up and down. I can actually move the sword up and down. What I'm going to do is try a scientific feat, which is a solid passing through a solid. I'm going to try to make the sword pass through the box and through the ring. Let's see if I can do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I think I did it. Let's see if I did. If I did this right, the sword should pass through the box, through the ring, and the ring should be around the sword. Let's see if I did it. Look at that. Wait a minute. I'm not going to touch anything. Look at that. The sword is actually through that ring. And to prove that it is, let me open it up. And let me take the sword out. And take the ring out, and there you go. It's actually looped around the ring. Pretty cool, and that's Crystal Cleaver by Tenyo. Alright, so this is a really awesome Tenyo effect. In my opinion, and a lot of Tenyo-philes' opinion, Tenyo-philes being people who love Tenyo magic, they say this is one of Tenyo's greatest tricks, and honestly, it is. It's so simple to do. The secret is awesome. Like, when you get it and you learn the secret, you're like, wow, that's clever. It's a really cool secret. And it's a really awesome effect because, you know, you get a nice visual magic moment where a ring passes, or a sword passes through a solid box and then passes through the ring and loops around the ring, which is a really nice magic moment for your audience because they're like, oh, that's cool. I love this trick. I perform this, you know, in my actual show when I do the farmer's market, and people there loved it. They were like, wow! They thought it was really cool to see a sword pass onto a ring. Really, really cool. And the best thing is, as long as the ring fits in this little center channel, it's hard to see the center channel. If it fits in that little center channel, you can borrow the ring as well, which is also nice. You don't have to use the one that came with the trick. You can actually borrow a ring. As long as, like I say, it fits right in that little center channel. You're more than welcome to borrow a ring for this trick, which is also really cool. And the nice thing about the trick is you end clean. So the spectators can check everything out. And you're not going to have to worry about them finding out the secret. Because the trick does all the work of ending clean. So that's a really nice thing, too. The only thing is, you don't start clean, so they can't examine the stuff before. But you can actually show it off like I did at the beginning. You can say, you know, here's a base, here's a box with a ring. You know, you can show everything off. and you can show, like I did at the beginning, but they can't handle the props. But at the end, they're more than welcome to handle everything and check everything out. And they're not going to be able to examine, or they're not going to be able to see the secret or figure it out. So it's a great little Tenyo trick, the Crystal Cleaver. I recommend getting this. And the guy who runs the Fun Stuff Only forum, John Mazza, he says, get this before it goes away, because he thinks when it goes away, the price on this trick's going to go way up, and it's going to be a hard to find trick. So get it now while it's still available for purchase on Magic websites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next Magic Mondays coming next week.
If you'd like to see more awesome content, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. New videos are posted every day of the week. Also, check out my website and register so you can post in the forums. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, like me on Facebook, add me to your Google Plus circles, and check out my merchandise store to pick up some awesome swag. 444RR, game shows, magic, and more.